It's Friday,
and we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2000s.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9. An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package.
The nicest of
the nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday.
24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness.
Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot. Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action.
Right. I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Don't push the button! Don't!
Horror.
I need you to call 911. It doesn't matter!
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world
through www.magic899.com.
We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I can be a fantasy.
Put your hands up.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling at 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right.
We're radio's finest.
We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday,
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2000s.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9. An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package.
The nicest of
the nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action.
Right. I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense. Horror. Comedy.
Are you hurt? Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How to get burned!
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is our
7:40 on the clock. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's Good Times on the Magic. Hey.
Yes, what day is it today? Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
Yes, it is the Thursday.
Okay, so a little sick today.
Extremely sick today, you are.
Deltacron, or what is it? Demicron?
Deltacron. It's the combination of our two favorite variants, Delta and Omicron.
Well, why did Delta get the whole thing and Omicron just got the cron? I feel it's a little unfair.
Kasi si Delta, diba, was the more severe one. Si Omicron was like, ubosipon, konting fever.
So top billing because of veracity.
Parang Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan.
Hey, at least I'm the most contagious one, right?
You are.
Right.
You are.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. Around 7:40. Phone number is 863-10899 if you want to call us. My name is Delta. That's Omicron.
We have 3 Omicrons right here.
Then over there, of course, Dora and Ryan make the 4 of us. Join us. Talk to us. Get yourself on the radio. Hear your voice on the radio, which is always kind of a treat. Yes, hang out with us till wherever you get to, wherever you're going. We appreciate it very much.
He's a sick guy.
I think we're supposed to take a break here. Yeah, that's right. We have a commercial break coming up. When we come back, we'll talk to you guys and talk about stuff. Don't go away. It's Morning Show. Back after this.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know?
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action.
Right. I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense. Horror. Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How to get burned!
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world.
Through
www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling at 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9. An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
9.9, 746. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Good Times. Uy, mauna ginagawa mo
Uy.
sa phone mo?
Ha? Ako?
Oh, naghahanap ka ba ng dinner options mamaya?
All day.
All day. Alam mo minsan, kung parang napapagod na yung eyes mo, maglaro ng mga, ano mo yun, mga fighting games, or mga car games. Merong bagong laro sa phone ha. Pwede mo itong laruin kahit saan or kahit kailan, kahit dyan. Pampalipas ng oras, kapag nasa bahay ka, or kunyari nasa traffic ka, pero dapat syempre hindi ka nagdadrive ha. Or nasa pila ka, ganyan. Okay.
What is it called? Sorry. I had to sneeze. What is it called? I'm intrigued.
Alam mo ba yung Bingo Plus? Narinig mo na ba yun?
Yeah.
Oh, medyo solid siya. Kasi PAGCOR licensed live streaming bingo app yan dito sa Pilipinas. Tapos sobrang dali. Ida-download mo lang sa App Store or sa Google Play, lalagay mo sa phone mo. Ganun lang kadali. Tapos meron ka na. Or pwede ka rin mag-visit sa bingoplus.com gamit ang iyong phone, computer, or tablet at pwede ka na maglaro anytime, anywhere. Ang saya at hindi pa komplikado. Sobrang simple lang. All you have to do is register with your phone number or email address. Tapos yun lang, game time na agad. Kaya kahit sina mama, papa, ate, kuya, lolo, lola, pwedeng sumali. Bingo na sa saya plus sa panalo pa with Bingo Plus. So i-download nyo na ha, game na tayo. Alam ko may show pa kami, so siguro after mga 9, 10, pwede ka na ako maglaro. Paalala lang, gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun, game responsibly.
Thanks,
Tin. You've always been a great influence in my life, and I actually downloaded Bingo Plus. Okay,
And you won, right?
I won a couple of $1,000 pesos. Yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ryan, get on it.
It's super fun kasi in-advertise din kasi nag-enjoy talaga ako honestly. Kasi I put it on mute kasi maingay siya. For one. Pero kasi you just buy your cards and then it plays it for you.
You buy your...
Di ba the real life bingo?
Yeah, ikaw yung maghahanap sa... hanap. Katams yun eh.
This one, it plays for you.
Solid.
And then, in the morning, someone won 800K.
Damn.
Whoa.
And then, before I slept, someone won the jackpot.
Which is?
Kasi there's a 44 ball jackpot and a 49 ball jackpot.
Okay.
The 44 ball is on 19 million one.
Damn.
The 49 is like 2.1 million kagabi. And then she won. She called the radio. She called the Bingo Plus show.
Yeah.
In interview siya sa live. Apparently she's from Valenzuela now. She's been playing for 4 months.
Dang!
Wow.
Ayan, see?
I was like, and before, and as parang, I was supposed to be happy for her, but I was resentful. I was like, could have been me.
Thank you for the honesty. I love the honesty.
Yeah. Dapat ako yan eh. Yeah, anyway, I was playing. So yan. Fun naman.
Yay!
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks.
Speaking of winning the jackpot, Dan, you were telling me off air, and I don't know if this is a secret regarding your new endeavor.
Oh, no, it's not a secret. Not a secret.
Okay, so as the NBA season has reached, oh gosh, what game are we on now? Maybe 8 games in, 9 games in, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have your third NBA-related show.
Yes.
3 NBA.
God is good. Praise
That's
be.
amazing. That's amazing.
Well deserved.
Aw,
Yeah, well deserved. You work pretty hard. You're obviously a big fan of the NBA, the game itself, and look, you just be these NBA blessings just showering down upon you. I thought maybe we could talk a little bit about sports here. The Lakers are what is it? 1 and 5?
At least they won.
Yeah, they beat the Nuggets the other day. They play the Pelicans, I believe, in an hour or so, or 2 hours from now. And of course, Pelicans always a tough customer because they've got a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm. Pelicans are fine.
And we are kind of Laker country. We were Bulls country in the 80s, Laker country, I would say, in the mid 90s to 2000s. There's a little bit of Laker country going on maybe during the Showtime, but that was definitely, we were, I say, predominantly Bulls. And then kind of recently, we've been a little bit of a Warriors country. Yeah. But I would say of the past couple decades, the Lakers would probably be the Philippines' most popular team.
Yes.
The fan base.
Don't forget the Cleveland din for a while dito, right?
Yeah, but that's more, well, there's an element of bandwagony in all of that. You only like Cleveland because LeBron. So you have to be a LeBron fan to actually like Cleveland.
Di ba we like Golden State?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
but
I mean. Golden State, a little bit more homegrown, a little bit easier to root for than, say, LeBron and the Cavaliers, or even maybe the LeBron Miami Heat days. But now that the Lakers are atrocious, and they're pretty bad.
They kind of are. Yeah.
What do you do? And this is not a Laker topic, but this I'm just kind of using them as a jumping point. And we can talk about any sport, honestly. What do you do when your team sucks?
Oh.
See, I don't have a favorite team. I have players I like. So it's much easier to follow the game these days. I've not had a favorite team in maybe 12 years since the Supersonics have been gone.
No.
And you know what? Less stress in my life. Easier to watch the NBA without the tension. Maybe there's tension with the fantasy element, which I'm in last place, by the way.
No way!
Oh my God. Ravaged with injuries, but it's okay. I shall return.
Question. You love Luka, right? Why aren't you a Mavs fan?
I've tried. It's just, I mean, I only know my life as a Sonics fan. When you dedicate your life to one team, not the bandwagony style that many people do, which they jump from Bulls to Lakers to Warriors.
That's me.
When you actually dedicate your team, your life to a team, it doesn't matter who plays for it. It's just the team.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't had that because I've tried and I can't.
Okay.
Like, I've tried.
Okay.
But I always say, well, the Sonics might come back. And ano nang gagawin ko doon?
Are you still holding on to that hope the Sonics will come back?
I think it's inevitable that they will come back. It's just
when?
How much longer am I going to wait? So I will wait still. Now, yes, in the meantime, I'm a huge Luka fan. Prior to that, I was a big Pau Gasol fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Laker fan, so I actually despise the Lakers. But when Pau became a Laker, I rooted for them because he's there. So it's easier to root for players, much less stress.
True, but it's so much more fulfilling. Yung what you're doing, yung when you root for a team. Ingit ako. Kasi I'm player loyalty girl which was sad. So when Jason Kidd retired, I didn't know saan ako pupulutin. Like, what am I gonna do? What's my team? Who's my player?
Right. Okay, if you genuinely, again, follow one team your whole life, there is nothing greater. I mean, that level of
that's
fandom
wonderful. Kakaingit.
Unbelievable. But what happens when your team sucks? What do you do? What if they're bad every year?
Ryan, what's your team?
I think you just find a secondary team and then you still root for your original team and just wait for them to get good. But then you have something else to keep watching games, man. Because my first favorite team ever, I was a little kid. This is the only NBA game I ever watched. It was the Sacramento Kings.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they've
Jason
been
Williams
awful for
days?
so long. No, this is Chris Webber.
This is your Weber, Stojakovic,
Yeah.
Vlade, Christie,
Hido,
Bobby
Turkoglu.
Jackson. Earlier than that.
Yeah, wala pa si Turkoglu doon.
Yeah,
Wala pa
earlier than
wala
that.
na si Turkoglu. Wala pa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wala pa.
Wala pa. So your Bobby Jackson's your sixth man, I'm assuming, right? Mike Bibby, Doug Christie.
Doug Christie.
Yeah, Peja, Weber, Levi's. And that was your team. They were a very good team, by the way.
Yeah,
very
they were.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, they're really fun to watch. Chris Webber hitting all the mid-range. Man, they were really good. And then after that one season, they went off, and
they're still off.
I stopped watching NBA for a while. Because they were just so bad. And then I picked another team because I just wanted to root for a team, because that's how you really get into the game. I mean, you have to have a team to root for you to watch the games, right? So I started watching Jazz games, and now I mean I still love the Kings somewhere down in my heart. But yeah, when I watch them, I get sad. So I pick it. I watch a different team instead.
Why did you pick the Jazz?
Let's see, can we like a fan like that? Can we?
Like a fan, like what? Like yung nawawala?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about you as a fan. I mean, because you're only there for the good stuff. If I were right now, I'd be listening. I'd be terrified.
I mean, I still watch Kings games, right? But then if I just kept watching them lose, I don't know if I'd watch basketball anymore or watch the NBA anymore. So I picked another team.
My fiance, si Pao, lifelong Suns fan. So when we were starting to date pa lang, parang awang-awa ako sa kanya kasi he was always so frustrated. Like, pag off-season, walang ginagawa. As in, sobrang sad niya.
What era was this when you started dating?
This was, oh my gosh, who was there? Bago pa lang si D-Book doon.
Okay.
So when they were starting to win, he was so happy. So parang nainggit talaga ako.
I think I agree with what Ryan is saying. And by the way, you can answer this question, 863-10899. What do you do when your team is bad? But I get what Ryan's saying. You have to find a second theme. And as a Sonics fan, obviously we get Kevin Durant because we're a bad team. Draft Kevin, we're a bad team. And you get excited for that. You get excited for that theme. Okay, look, I know this guy's going to be an amazing player one day. I didn't know he was going to be this great. But you knew he was going to be great. He was an amazing college player. And you find that second theme, watching your young guys develop. Watching your uniform take the floor. That alone is very giddy for me.
Exciting.
Yeah, let's take our first call here. 863-10899. What do you do when your team is terrible? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Morning, hi. I'm a Mavericks fan since Steve Nash.
Yay!
Since Steve Nash pa.
Okay.
So parang hinintay ko talaga na mag-champion sila ng 2011 na, so sobrang saya talaga. Then nag-start yung rebuild nung medyo nag-decline na si Dirk.
Tapos nagkaluka.
Hindi pa eh. Yung yung sobrang talo palagi sila Chandler Parsons.
Chandler Parsons.
Then
the best contract ever.
Nung nag-lottery na sila, si Dennis Smith Jr. pa, no?
DSJ, he was so promising.
Yeah,
having a great year, by the way.
So sa off-season talaga, yung draft, nakikinig ako ng podcast kung sino yung mga top draft. Then yun nga, na-draft nila si Dennis Smith Jr. which is, yun nga yung maganda kasing review sa kanya na high flyer siya.
Parang cellphone.
After na pangit ulit ng season. So, next season, thankfully, si Luka na yung nakuha nila.
Okay.
Ano nangyari kay DSJ, Mo?
He is on the Charlotte Hornets. He's having an excellent season right now. Obviously, they have injuries to
in that
LaMelo.
window?
Well, they have injuries to LaMelo and Terry Rozier currently. So DSJ is now the starting point guard for them. He's having a really, really good year.
Good for him. Do you still like him?
Sila nag-fit ni Luka. Actually, sinusundan ko pa rin yung career niya ni DSJ. Hindi sila kasi nag-fit ni Luka. Tapos parang puro injury siya nung sa New York. So, masaya na pagka yung team mo yung nag-draft talaga dun sa dun sa player.
Look at this guy. Parang ang saya ng buhay mo as an NBA fan. Nakakainget.
So, almost like kasi after Dirk, after 20 years of Dirk, no, na hindi umalis sa Mavs. Luka naman sa ngayon.
Yeah, who actually I think might be the front runner for the MVP right now.
Yes,
obviously
he's doing so well. Ridiculously well.
But Lucas has just been amazing. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Good luck to the Mavs.
863-10899. What do you do when your team sucks? I'm not sure if he answered it particularly well.
He just waited. Wait lang siya.
looking for another theme, a secondary theme. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Rafi again from Nabota City. Actually, nasundan ko yung topic ninyo with regards to teams. Ako, in PBA, I'm Magnolia fan.
Okay.
Sa NBA naman, Toronto Raptors ako.
Okay.
So, sa Toronto Raptors talaga, nung nag-champion sila nung 2019 after being called as the Lebronto team, you suck with the one.
Yeah.
Still suck.
Hey.
Just kidding. Nung dati kasi natawag yung Toronto na Lebronto kasi lagi silang tinatalo ng Lebron at ng Cavaliers pag nag-arap sila. Saan talagang napapasrate ako? Sabi ko, paano ba magagawa ng Toronto yung ng paraan to si Lebron tsaka yung Cavs? Paano nila matatalo to?
Umalis na ng East si Lebron.
Yun.
Okay na kayo.
Tapos ako ng Toronto si Kawhi Leonard. Then sabi ko, mukhang di na naman magtatagal si Kawhi sa Toronto kasi lilipat din siya eventually ng LA Clippers. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, sana ma-enjoy ng Toronto while last time na nandun pa si Kawhi. And then eventually, nung naipadala niya yung Toronto ng Game 7 against Philadelphia, yung ano pa lang sila na semi-finals pa lang na East. Talagang napaiyak talaga ako.
Okay, but no one's answering the goddamn question. I'm not talking about your peak. I'm talking about when they suck. What do you do when they suck? We don't need a recap of the best moments of the franchise. Though I understand why you're excited about that because you want to, right? Share your moment when they were good. But the thing is, the Lakers are 1-5. We're Laker country.
Yeah.
What do you do when they're bad?
Pag yung team ko bad na as in either yung mga players is hindi nakagawa ng magandang play or yung coach is I'm sorry for the word pero bobo ang coach. Talagang I criticize them on social media. So sabihin ko talaga na ganito dapat ang ginawa nyo. Ganito dapat yung hindi nyo ginawa. As in,
I like that. I'm okay with you criticizing the front office, the coach, the players if you're a fan. I just don't want you to I don't know, maybe you can badmouth, but there's a limit. Because if you're a fan, there's a limit to what you can say about your team, which starts to make you feel like you're only there during the good times.
Agree po. So, at that time, hindi talaga ako nagmumura eh. Buti lang talaga hindi ako mahilig magmura. So,
natatawag ka na ng bobo ng mga tao. Gana.
Yeah, I know. You apologize for bobo and I was you're probably not the type.
The B word.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think it also depends on culture, right? Like if your team sucks, but it feels like there's a future, like you're trusting the process. To like Philly, when they were tanking. I mean, it feels like it's okay because something's gonna happen in the future. You're promised something, but if it's like the Nets, where clearly there's something going on, right?
Yeah.
It's like how can you be a fan when you know like
good point?
There's something behind the scenes, right?
Again, I'm different. Like, I like the Nets. I was trying to make them my favorite team some years back because I love the uniform.
Yes, you love the uniform.
I do have a really nice uniform, yeah.
Their uniform's, oh my God, it's beautiful. And it's still beautiful. And that's what I'm saying. I look for other themes to enjoy when they're bad. When the City Edition uniform comes out, I'm like, that's what I'm going to look forward to. Well, fantasy helps considerably if your team is bad. Fantasy helps.
Oh, there you go.
Lot.
That's great advice. If you're Laker fans, maybe you can look into fantasy.
Yeah, Laker fans play fantasy because it'll deflect for a couple of years before you start getting good again.
It's 3/4 of the country is Laker Nation.
No, and you're kind of like, wait, if I go to the games, now I know it's very, very difficult, but let's just say you're vacationing. If you go to the games now, guess what? You have a better seat. It's cheaper. There's more access. The Houston Rockets are terrible. They're 1-7, but we know Jalen Green is there. So you can watch it and it's palatable. It's like, watching this guy develop. There are other ways to go about rooting for a bad team that doesn't have a lot of it dealing with nagmumura ka. You're calling them awful. You can just go, okay, they're positive somewhere here.
Yeah. Dora, are you listening?
Right now, the positive could be Victor.
Oh yeah.
Trying to see if that happens. Dora's so bored. Dora, what happens when your drag race contestant sucks?
Oh, I stopped watching.
See, another type of fan I dislike.
I stopped watching. Even I watch more esports than actual sports.
Yeah, you are such a fan of Blacklist ba yun? Tama ba?
Blacklist and T1, yeah. So if they fall off the roster. The roster, is that what you call it? I feel crushed.
No, but my thing is like if we in basketball context, if your team sucks, then Dora.
Oh no, I watch the games.
Fan, yeah, you can watch them because they're good looking. You can,
No, pero even T1 and the esports teams I'm following, if they're playing, I watch talaga. Kahit man di sila magaling, I still watch them. Pero I don't watch, like I don't follow the series na. Kasi now I'm following sino yung kalaban nila, ganyan. So I watch their games also.
Do you have a crush there in those teams?
Wala.
Ah.
I just really like the team.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a super poggy esports player.
Yeah, esports guys are ugly, dude.
Meron sa Valorant, what's his name? Tens.
Now, is he really poggy or is he just a little bit better looking than those warthogs?
He's poggy for a gamer. Ganun.
He's gapo.
You're poggy for a gamer. That's so hard.
Yeah, I honestly, I think if any quote-unquote athletes, a lot of them are rather attractive. Esports, the least attractive athlete.
Hey!
True. Well, what?
You know what? Parang, even the Hornets, parang nawala na yung, I'm gonna watch kasi ang gwapo nila. They suck.
Yeah, they're pretty terrible. 863-10899, good morning.
Hello? Hi.
Good morning, Professor Mo.
Who's this? Hey, Melissa, what's up?
What's up, Melissa?
Kami ang hindi, bro, fan. From loyal akong loyal.
Yeah.
But they never suck. They're always good.
Since 1996 high school days.
1996, mga Baldavid?
High school days. Yes! Oh my God! In season, makalaglag panty.
Baldavid, Marlo Aquino, Vince Hizon, Pido Harencio, may Maki De Hoya pa nun, di ba? Yung ba yung... Gordon's Gin to, di ba?
Nag-champion sila.
Din has 5 PBA.
Pero hindi.
What's the point, Melissa? We get it. You're a fan.
Kasi
no, wala. Sayang.
But when were they bad? I don't think they were ever bad. They never was always
Gwapo
good.
naman ni Vince Season.
Yeah.
They called them Vince the Prince.
Yeah. Probably the all-time best-looking
PBA player.
Yeah. Easily. All time. Yeah. Now, okay, if we can pivot to another topic about fandom, though, and we've done this topic quite a few times here on the show, because Melissa, who just called, we couldn't understand her, is literally the show's #1 fan.
Yes.
We have talked about this in the past, and I thought maybe we can bring it back because, Ryan's here. Dora, I don't know if you've ever been around for this topic, but 863-10899, you honestly think in the Philippines, you're the #1 fan of
I love this. I love this.
So what are you the #1 fan of in the country?
No one can out-geek me.
Yeah, who like you are the clearly #1. What is it?
You had an answer for this, Mo, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I've given my answer in the past. So 863-10899. Let's maybe take a call here. Hopefully, this is the new topic and not the old one. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, who's this?
Morning.
Yeah, Arvin here.
What's up, Arvin?
What's up, Arvin?
Yeah. I started being OKC fan nung nag-transfer from Seattle.
Yeah.
So big hype from Kevin Durant to Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins.
Tiago Splitter.
For like up to 2012, talagang proving everyone wrong na young blood will win, parang ganyan. Tapos, since then, nagkahiwa-hiwalay. Pero yun, since si Russell Westbrook yung huling umalis, so sa kanya, I guess, na-attach. So,
wrong move,
yeah,
Bash.
yeah. For the past 4 years, medyo rough talaga with all.
Lalo na this year.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's so much to like. I mean, come on. Like, see, here's the part. I have this problem with you guys and your fandom, man. It's the team is going to be good. It might take 2 more years.
But will he still be there?
Yeah. Pero ngayon, gusto ko pa rin OKC si Shea.
Yeah, Shea's there.
Yeah.
I know Chet got hurt, but
Giddy, si Chet. Yes, I still follow them, especially si Giddy.
Giddy.
He's amazing.
Ayun, during the rough times nung OKC, ang coping mechanism ko is 2K. I own everyone in 2K.
Trade mo sila, ganun.
That's a really good coping mechanism.
Balik mo si Durant.
Yes.
No, you don't have to. You can play OKC. No. Listen, if you're an OKC fan and you want to compensate by playing 2K, just go to the settings and put all of your ratings really high. You get to be OKC dominate.
Yes. Tapos may all-time team sa 2K lately. So nandun pa si James Harden. Lahat nandun.
Yeah. But in all-time team, kasama yung ano, diba? The Seattle. So, Sonic, there, yeah.
Nandun si Sean.
So Ray Allen's there. Sean Camp's there.
Yes, nandun. So, yun ang coping.
Percy Hawkins.
Yeah.
Triple-double machine. Yeah.
I feel bad for you. Thanks for the call.
Thank
Better
you.
time to hit.
2K. Good answer. Okay.
Here's my problem with rooting for really kind of obscure teams.
Small market.
Small market. I like NFL football. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
You love them.
Love them. Like, man, love them. My problem now is when I go to those places, St. Louis Cardinals, for example, baseball, love the tattoos all over the place. Love the.
Yeah.
Those cities are so awful. The venue is awful. Hells are awful. Like the stadium is awful. Like I want to be a fan of the Knicks or maybe the Lakers or the Warriors and just be there with amazing, attractive fan base in a beautiful stadium in a beautiful city.
Cool.
Obviously we don't have this problem with the PBA, but in the NBA, it's like everybody was rooting for, say, Manila, Cebu. I would be rooting. I'm from Samar, like team, and I'm just going over there to Eastern Samar, and like, just this place sucks.
When MCW was still with the Bucks, so this was mga 2016. So he came over. He had he was at the NBA. So I hosted for all his events when he was here. So I was telling him, I'm such a big Bucks fan. I love Giannis. Ganyan. I swear to you, I'm the biggest Bucks fan in the Philippines. Ganyan. So we actually became friends. And I was telling him, okay, I promise I'm gonna watch you in Milwaukee this season or next. Tapos sabi niya, are you sure? Maybe you go to LA and watch us when we play them. Because you're not going to like Milwaukee.
Yeah. Exactly. You're a Bucks fan. Awful city. Oh, what an awful city.
What do you mean? What is it? Is it cold? Parang that's what he said. Cold, what else?
Boring. People are unattractive.
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Milwaukee is like that 70s show was like supposed to be set there.
Yes.
That's the only thing I know.
That's one of the problems when you get stuck with the Oklahoma City Thunder, who like our last caller. But okay, so then here's the thing: you're not the number one Bucks fan in the country.
Why not? Who is?
I'm sure there are others.
Everyone is new.
I'm pretty sure there are people earlier than you in the honest.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's dad was like a Kareem fan, loved that era.
Yeah.
Then how can you be the number one fan when the number one commentator is Mikey Reyes?
Oh my God. Dara, why do you hate Mikey? Sabay inom ng tsa.
So I
don't hate him.
I know you're not the number one Bucks fan.
How about the number one Giannis fan?
I don't even think you're the number one Giannis.
Who else is out there?
You're talking about
number one Jason Kidd fan.
Yeah, you're clearly the number one Jason Kidd fan. And Kidd in his prime, you were the number one Jason Kidd fan. I don't think you're the number one Giannis fan. I think I've met a few others that are
here in the country. I was the first.
No, I
so.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I know
haters.
I know at least a few guys who are bigger.
Did they meet him?
They have met him. And see, what your thing is, you use your clout to meet him. They effing line up.
How dare you?
True.
So I know you're not the number one, Giannis said. But you're up there. Absolutely. Upper echelon.
I think.
But not overall number one.
What's your team now, Ryan?
They're the Jazz still. Yeah.
Jazz still.
They're worse than the Kings.
But a couple of years ago, they were number one, right?
What do you mean? They're 6-2 this year. It surprised me.
Yeah,
It surprised me.
I was asking you about this, right? So is it just like the luck of the draw and they got not so strong teams at the start? Like the Nets, their record now is pretty bad, but they were playing all playoff teams, right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think it's like part of it's like shock, like surprise, like who, like they don't really know the mga players, so they don't know how to guard them. Like sort of Vanderbilt, and like if you're an opposing team, you're like, what the hell is this guy? How am I supposed to guard him? But I don't know. Let's see.
Obviously, Jared Vanderbilt's high motor guy, massive energy guy. So those guys are always kind of difficult. Larry Markkinen finally get to kind of take as many shots as he likes. Yeah. Having a good start of the year.
He is.
Unsustainable. The Jazz are at 6-2. That's just not sustainable. They're not good enough.
Clarkson's there.
Let's see.
Yeah, he is there.
Yeah, I mean, they're passing so much. Like they really improved their assist numbers. So let's see. Clarkson's getting better playmaking, huh?
But
yeah, you just have starting, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you get excited about this stuff, like, I think they might have a good year. You have to go, okay, and then that means somebody's going to have a bad year. The Golden State Warriors are 12th in the West. The Jazz are 3. We're going to say that's unsustainable. Because at some point, that has to come down because somebody has to come up.
Yeah.
Better team.
Wait, GSW is 12?
Yeah, 12.
They're bad?
Fourth worst team in the West.
We're just like 6-7 games into the season, Dora. Don't panic.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is like those teams will have to come up because they are good enough. And someone's going to have to go down. And it's probably going to be the Utah Jazz.
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect them to be top 3, top 5 even, but I think they'll make the playoffs. I think.
Well, that's bold because that means then you would have to pull another team out of that run. The Clippers are likely going to be in the playoffs. The Mavericks are likely going to be in the playoffs. The Timberwolves are likely going to be in the playoffs. And of course, the Warriors are the favorite to win the championship. So the Spurs, the Jazz, who are 3 and 4, they have to fall down because those teams will have to come up.
Did you expect the Suns to do this well again?
Yeah.
This year? Yeah?
It's a pretty good team, yeah. But again, it is, like you said, pretty early.
Top of the West.
I mean, there are teams that are not even in the playoffs right now if it started, like Miami Heat, Brooklyn Nets. There's some considerable firepower there that are not in the playoffs right now. Those teams will come up.
I'm excited for Cleveland.
No, Cleveland's amazing. Yeah. Good. Yep. And they didn't even have Darius Garland for one game. He's back today, but yeah, no, the Cavaliers. I am. See, now I can be happy for them.
Yeah.
Because they can do well without stupid LeBron. Anyway, we'll take a break. Enough basketball talk. So Dora doesn't lose his brains.
Dead.
Back up to this. Don't go away.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Ground. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Hey, you. Yes, you. I know what you want. To taste something new. Try new pleasures. Oh, yes. Get some playtime. Ooh. Well, I've got news for you. There's a new world where you can indulge your desires. Dining, hotels, gaming, shopping, entertainment, and more. Have it all in one place. You know you want to. Newport World Resorts. Newport World Resorts, formerly Resorts World Manila. Log on to newportworldresorts.com for more details. Gaming for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun. Game responsibly.
Which right, kayang-kaya mo yan. Cool ka lang, steady ka
Sprite ka.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Ground. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
You see tonight it could go either way. Hearts balanced on a...
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Don't push the button, don't!
Horror.
I need you to call 911. It doesn't matter.
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world. Through triple.
At 8:23, welcome back to the show. Good morning.
Oh, it's sure so good. Oh,
Sharon.
Have you listened to the new Taylor album? Not yet.
Yes, sobrang ganda. I listened to
I like
it
it also.
a few
I like
times
it
na.
also.
Ganda.
yeah, it's so freaking good.
Yeah.
And I can really appreciate his art. Now, Tin, I know yesterday you said you watched a play.
Yeah, We Will Rock You, the Queen musical, based on songs from Queen.
So it was a musical.
Yes, it was. It was a musical.
Well, because I still struggle. Like I've seen a couple of musicals that I thought were really, I guess, brilliant, but I struggle with appreciating art.
Oh,
okay.
Like I can't look at paintings and go, "It's amazing."
Yeah.
I can't. Like, help me. I want to because I think it makes me feel kind of distinguished and smart.
I super feel you on this. Yeah.
Does anyone else out there struggle with my struggle where when you watch a play, it's just never good? Ever?
Grabe naman yung never.
Oh my God.
Let me repeat it. It's never.
I like musicals better than plays.
Musical's fine.
They're easier to digest.
But even then, I'm sure, like, it better be the best thing I've ever. Like, you know, remember when Hamilton first came out? It was a big deal. I watched it. I was like,
you didn't like it.
I struggle with appreciating art.
I mean, they're just, I guess, things that you like and things you don't like, right?
I know.
Art forms that you don't care for.
Clearly, it's relative. But what I'm saying is I need help and I want to. I want to appreciate art. I want to be excited to go to a museum. When people like, you know, when you, many of you people who travel, when you look up a city and you go, things to do in blank, moment I see 2 or 3 museums, I go, I know I'm not going here. Because if the top 10 things to do and 4 of them are museums, I know I'm not going to enjoy myself in the city.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. In this aspect, we are so the same.
Diba?
Just nakaka-frustrate, nakaka-inggit yung mga nakaka-appreciate. Super gets kita.
Super. Because now you have 2, 3, 4 more places to go when you travel. When somebody says museum, and it could be like what is this? Statues? What is it? Like pottery?
Sculptures.
Like, all that, like things?
Pottery?
Interesting.
Tsaka yung mga art installation, yung talagang, okay, why? What is this doing here?
Yung ano. Which one?
Art installations. Yung mga talagang, as in mga bato. Anong gagawin ko dito?
You know, I agree to an extent because I don't really understand art so much, but I really like the history behind things. Like, let's say Rizal drew this when he was a student in UST or something. Yeah, I like the stories and I like the...
So the drawing might not be nice, but the story behind it is well. Okay, I like that.
I absolutely agree with you. That is much more easy to digest and to appreciate, and because of the historical reference. But let's say, I mean, you can take, for me, you can take like maybe 5 Da Vinci, or maybe not Da Vinci because it's so pop culture and everybody knows it. But let's say you take a very popular Monet, okay? Claude Monet, I believe is his name. I have no idea if that's true or not.
Isn't it Monet Exchange?
Gago.
I have no idea.
Tayong dalawang nakakaintindi nun, Dora.
Give me 5 Van Goghs, and I only know one.
Starry Night.
Starry Night.
Probably the only one. Okay, so give me like 5 of his other ones. Dude, give me 15 Picassos. I wouldn't even be able to tell you one though. Probably Imelda is strong. I wouldn't know it's his. So if you put it in front of me, minus the history and minus the artist, I'd be like, who? I've seen better on Instagram. I wouldn't be able to appreciate.
Lalo na yung mga modern. Kasi diba like, those big names, right? They're like historical people. But the modern artists, yun medyo nahihirapan din ako.
Wait. I have a question. Di ba kasi parang with these artists, parang I know Van Gogh has a backstory na he ate the color yellow kasi he was colorblind, di ba? Tapos he wanted to taste yellow. Parang what it felt.
He ate yellow paint?
What it represents. Yellow paint. I think, isa yun sa mga things niya. Okay. Even Mozart, di ba, parang at the end, he became deaf. They have all these backstories. Yeah. They have all these struggles in life. What I have a problem with, and I don't mean this to sound parang dismissive of their art or their talent, but I can't stand people, rich painters, like rich painting artists. Like they do nothing in their life and then they paint.
Para tong yung ni Mo sa yun, hip-hop artists na walang street cred.
It's kind of like that. Parang kasi for me, art has to come from somewhere. It has to come from like a struggle
like
or
pain or
like a strong emotion.
Joy. Yeah.
Even do we feel that way about a lot of people we root for? You remember I know we talked a lot about basketball, but maybe these days not as much, but remember when Grant Hill first came out and all of that crap he got because he was a rich kid?
Yeah.
Now these days it's a lot easier because there are considerable players who are children of former NBA players, so we already know that they started rich. Steph, Clay, whatever. But I think we're like that about everybody. Like, if we see a rich person and they excel, we almost feel like,
No, it's not about excelling. It's parang my thing lalo with painting is I have nothing to do. And so I'll try out painting and then they'll sell it for thousands, like a really expensive price. Like they put it on a pedestal.
Is that really far from what I'm saying?
No, pero kasi
let's talk about in business. If we see a rich kid, somebody who has come from wealth, succeed in business, that doesn't. We don't like that either.
Like kunyari,
no, pero
diba, Elon Musk,
kasi kunyari,
diba? People
with
are holding it against
or any kind of sport, even if you're rich from the start, money will only get you so far. Like hard work has to
come in.
Like pay up. I know it's easier because you get it.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, you get the best training, get the best nutrition,
everything. But with like painting per se, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Parang, I can decide today na I'm gonna be a painter at whatever age, and then I can do this because I'm super rich.
Yeah, and because art is subjective, you can just be like, oh, that's just my art.
Yeah, and even if it's super pangit, it's like you like the yellow penis painting. You can just be like, oh, it's my art. And then it's now on a pedestal because you're rich and you have rich friends.
I know you have someone in mind.
I do have someone.
We have cute. I mean, there, Solen, Goma. Right. I mean, there are people, I think we struggle with liking their stuff. Even if it's good. If you didn't know that. Now, Goma's stuff is pretty bad, right? I mean,
it's like, is it
shit is roughhouse.
Very phallic.
Yeah, they're almost stupid. But when we find out it comes from them, don't we just automatically go, ugh? Man.
No, pero kasi yung kay Heart, I don't find it annoying. Kasi parang she's been painting for so long. Tapos parang maganda talaga yung mga gawa niya. And it's not just parang, I'll grab parang 5 colors and then put them on a canvas. And then yun na yun. Right? That's what I have a problem with.
I don't know. I know we've kind of fallen off topic here for a sec because we're going with rich people painting, but I can appreciate art. And then what you just brought up, I never appreciate that. It has nothing to do with struggle. I don't know why I get irritated at rich people who want to do anything but be rich.
Was it
like yesterday or the day before, the guy from Migos?
Yeah.
Get shot in the head and died, if you're a Migos fan.
Sadness.
Playing dice or die, whatever you know.
Craps? Was it craps or was it just a random dice game?
Dice? It's a dice game.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a dice.
But you know, I'm saying pun, they're called die, right?
Oh, dear.
So they're playing this game and I'm like, what are you doing? You're $500 million. Stop playing these things.
Oo nga.
Just sit down and be rich.
Yan tuloy.
Baril.
Sad. Sobrang savage.
You wanted to take a break from being rich. What happened? But yeah, no, I mean, back to museums, I have a hard time. I hope, I want to get out of that. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe you start to appreciate it as you get a little bit older. I think people appreciate history as they get older.
I think, you know the what do you call this? Yung Philippine Museum here sa Manila.
The National Museum?
The National Museum. I visited it once. Tapos I went right over to the history part. Yung parang mga war, ganyan, tribo. Pero yung mga painting, I just skipped it.
Is that where the Spolarium is?
The what?
No. Different pa.
Okay.
Spolarium.
So we all struggle with
this National Museum. Yeah.
Oh, no. There's dalawa pala siya. Merong isa about
anthropology.
Parang and then magkahiwalay pa yung National Museum. Yeah.
Wait, do all 4 of us struggle with this? Going to museums?
Oh my gosh, we are an uncultured show. Embarrassing.
Yeah. Although I don't know. I like the ones that are about history, like the ones about World War II. Man, the paintings like that depict the time. So I don't know. It gives you chills. Like see like the atrocities and stuff painted. Grabe siya.
Thank God Ryan's here. The only cultured person
War
on this show.
Didn't they have cameras then? Why would they need to paint?
I mean, like it was really like
we have cameras
black
now.
and white, whatever. and you wouldn't be able to capture like the fire, burning everything and like
Oh, but I'm out on that. Like if it's a World War II painting, I'm like, you get a camera, just take the photo. It's more authentic.
I didn't know you
But
were.
it's like, it's not really the photo. It's the artist's pain from what happened. And they're putting it into art. That's what you're feeling.
So there was a guy there. His bombs were flying down. He had to be the thing he was painting.
You know what's good?
They had artist immunity. You can't kill them.
Yeah, or maybe he took a photo and then painted from the photo.
Why are you shitting on Ryan's answer?
Kids, man, they think World War II so long ago. I felt like it was last week.
Oh my God. You were not alive then. I asked my dad that. How were you alive in World War II? No!
Although that's actually a style of painting, what Mojo said. Like, they have they pictures and they paint over it. Because wala pong color before, diba? Yeah. So it's like half a picture, half painting. It's a National Museum if you want to see it. That's actually very cool.
Oh, thanks for that.
I didn't know you were so cultured, Ryan. I had no idea.
We do what Dora does. We just walk by it. Walk by it.
Go to the tribo, as Dora said.
Just go to the tribo. What? I like the tribo stuff.
Tribo.
It is very cool.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go away.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Ground. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
That royal fit.
The chips be crunching when you
Put them together, whoa. Masaya siyang snack kakulitan.
Gawing snack kakulitan ng Royal and Chips today. Gawing snack kakulitan ang Royal and Chips sa next merienda time mo.
We Will Rock You. Queen's hit musical comes to Manila. Witness the global premiere of the brand new international production of this classic rock musical. Featuring electrifying hits such as Somebody to Love, We Are the Champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, and many more. From October the 27th to November the 20th at Samsung Performing Arts Theatre, Circuit Makati. Book your tickets at ticketworld.com.ph.
Join the Philippine Web3 Festival on November 14 to 18 in BGC for a week-long celebration of blockchain gaming, esports, NFTs, crypto, and more. Meet leading streamers and influencers. Connect with international investors and check out the hottest crypto games and guilds in the world. Don't be caught sleeping on what's happening next in Web3. Brought to you by Yield Guild Games and Blockchain Space. Get your tickets now at www.phweb3festival.com. Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Ground. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slam a Jam, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no time.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday.
24 hours of yesterday's hits today.
Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar fit.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense. Horror.
It doesn't end here!
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I can be a fantasy.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. Why you calling at 11?
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slam a Jam, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no time.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Top 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Don't push the button! Don't!
Horror.
I need you to call 911. It doesn't here!
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I can be a fantasy.
Put your hands up.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slam a Jam. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Even after all this time.
For today's best music, Magic 89. For today's best music, Magic 89.9, 848. Luis, what's happening to me? Luis Capaldi. I want to send that one out to Miss Erica of Nailandia Lux in Ortigas. Good morning as well to my facial care center family and to everyone over at Thrima by Miguelized in Promenade. Morning, guys. And we're done for the day.
We're done for the week.
We're done for the week.
For the week.
We get to sleep long tomorrow.
Welcome to the week sauce. We're done for the week sauce, y'all.
Speaking of, we dropped a brand new episode yesterday, so do check that out on Spotify and wherever else you get your podcasts. The Week Sauce with myself and Ricky. Ryan, do you have a new episode na?
No, but I'm about to release one this weekend. It's about my mascara trip and how
Love it!
and how Marcos showed up, and it's very ironic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How long do you write your scripts, or do you just go? You have bullets?
Yeah, bullets.
Okay.
It's hard if you just freestyle it, diba? I'm sure it's like dito talaga kaya.
Ang dami mong malilimutan.
Like stream of consciousness.
Tapos uulitin mo na lang kasi may nakalimutan ko, sobrang importante.
Yeah.
Hassle. Dora, are you not coming back with Sunday Palengke ever?
I have what do you call this? Day in the Life episode coming.
Oh.
It's with my editor na, yeah.
Oh, wow, my editor.
My editor.
Yeah. I don't touch Adobe Premiere. What's that?
You used
I'm
to?
joking. I used to.
But you're
I
past
should,
that.
you know what? That's the most in demand when I go live, ganyan. Like when Sunday Palengke coming back. It was a really good show, I thought it was.
I super enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Alam mo, Dora,
Yeah.
you've been here 2 years na.
Yo, I was thinking, sabi ko, wow, I've been here for so long na.
2 years na.
It's time for a race.
Crazy. Maybe. Okay, we're done. Say bye.
Yeah.
2 years na.
Yeah.
2 years na.
Ryan,
You know how
about
I remember?
Like with good times.
Since May.
Right after the elections, diba? So
yeah, the day after the elections.
Yeah.
My first day.
The day after, we
Sobrang
had
bigat.
Tita Bing. Oo, grabe yun. Grabe yun. Okay, Dora, you know why I know na 2 years ka na dito?
Why?
Kasi anniversary ni, what's his name? Si MYMP guy. I can't even remember his name.
Juris.
Si Blackface.
No,
si
not
Blackface.
Juris is the girl.
Yeah.
What's the name of the guy?
Si Blackface guy.
Chin.
Yeah, yun, Chin.
Yeah. 2 years ago na yun. Is that nuts?
What? That was an iconic episode.
Super iconic.
Sobra.
2020.
The most iconic thing was Casey was just cursing him under his breath.
Oo. As akala niya ako yung nagmumura sa kanya. Hassle. Accused. Okay, it's 8:51. Say bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
See you again
All right.
on Monday. Bye, Ryan. Bye, Dora. Leaving you with Blackpink and Pink Venom. This has been Good Times on Magic 89.9.
Kicking the door, waving the coco. popcorn이나 챙겨 껴들 생각 말.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
Do you have the time?
A new Friday Magic.